Welcome to Poetry in Motion, part of the English Department's 2021 Open House, where we share a favourite poem and what makes it tick. My name is Dr. Mark Crosby, and I'd like to introduce you to William Blake's The Tyger. Tyger, Tyger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tyger, Tyger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? The Tyger is one of Blake's most recognisable verses and one of the most anthologised poems in the English language. Blake originally composed the poem in his notebook, revising many lines before it appeared in his self-published collection of lyric poems, Songs of Experience. The Tyger is the counterpart to the Lamb from Blake's earlier collection of lyric poems, Songs of Innocence, and, like the speaker of the Lamb, the speaker of the Tyger is concerned with interrogating the origins of the titular animal and its creator. When Blake first composed this poem, tigers were near mythical animals to 18th century Europeans, although records indicate the existence of a tiger at a public menagerie close to Blake's home in London. A close look at the poem reveals that each of the 6 stanzas is a quatrain comprising 2 rhymed couplets, and Blake uses a mixed meter in the poem, alternating catalectic trochaic tetrameter with iambic tetrameter. This meter is almost identical to the nursery rhyme Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which was published 12 years after Blake's Tyger. In the opening couplet of the first quatrain, the speaker of the poem uses alliteration to describe the tiger, drawing attention to the creature's illuminative quality set against its dark environment, the forests of the night. The second couplet begins the interrogative mode of the poem and also frames a central conceit. What is the nature of the creator of the tiger? In the second stanza, the speaker asks where the tiger was created, in the deeps or in the skies, thus reaffirming the light and darkness binary established in the opening quatrain. In the third stanza, the speaker begins questioning the identity of the tiger's creator, implying that such a creator must be as powerful, if not more so, than its creation. The speaker introduces blacksmith imagery in the fourth stanza. This could be a self-reflective allusion to Blake's own creative process, whereby he relief etched with acid this poem and accompanying designs onto a copper plate. Such an allusion merges the speaker's imagined instance of the tiger's creation with Blake's creation of the poem and images. In the penultimate stanza, the speaker interrogates the nature of deity and, more broadly, belief systems. The question being posited is whether the same God is responsible for both the lamb and the tiger. And furthermore, the speaker asks whether such a deity smiled when he created a fear-inducing creature like the tiger. If the answer is yes, then we have to accept a deity that is capable of symmetrical creations, the gentle lamb and the deadly tiger. The final stanza is a repetition of the first, but with one crucial change. The speaker changes could to dare in the final line. The poem then concludes by modifying God's capacity to create in the first stanza from conditional, could frame thy fearful symmetry, to audacity, God dares frame thy fearful symmetry. While Blake's poem posits a series of questions, 13 in total, it doesn't give us any real answers to those questions, but perhaps that isn't really the point. Rather, the speaker is showing us a limited perspective of reality, structured by the dualisms, or symmetry if you will, of concepts such as good and evil. Furthermore, much of the speaker's apprehension about the tiger and its creator is subverted by Blake's depiction of a wonderfully benign-looking big cat beneath the poem. Thank you for joining us for this year's virtual open house. We hope to see you, online or in person, for a future department event or class.